When we started the project, what really caught my attention is the potential, the location of the building, and really kind of the crossroads of a number of diverse communities. And for me, it's always been important to have those communities connect and people in those communities connect.
I think one of the things that CCAC does, I think it brings the community together, and this is such a magnificent building with a lot of history. I think it's important that we keep this building alive.
What I like about it is the Clifton Cultural Arts Center was the word center, because it is sort of the center of our community, and it's a center where ideas are exchanged and where people learn and people talk about the world around them and the arts and how the arts fit into the world around them.
And to have this happen in a community center is really unique to me. I haven't seen that other places. The uniqueness of way the spaces are permitted to be used.
It is very different from the centers that I've worked at in the past, and just the freeness of what you're allowed to do with classes. And it's really what people want.
I just want my daughter exposed to high quality art experiences. In this case, it's wonderful music and excellent ballet instruction that she's really enjoying.
Well, what we want is a neighborhood in a city that represents all walks of life, where we're all comfortable to live. We want a place that includes expressions that are beyond those that we can achieve in our households. Things that we want for our neighbors, for our children, for our grandchildren. Now, that doesn't come for free.
A lot of people in the community ask, you just finished a $1.7 million renovation. Why on earth do you need my support? It seems like things are going great, and things are going great, but a lot of people don't understand that the money for the renovation is restricted funding, so it came with the exclusive promise that we could only use it on the building for those renovations. And all of the ongoing costs of keeping the lights on and keeping the building warm and keeping the building clean and all those pieces that it takes to make this place happen are things that we need people's ongoing support with.
This is a huge undertaking, and I think we've been very fortunate in the breadth and the depth of support that we've gotten from the community. People have embraced it, and they've given of their time, given of their talents and skills, and certainly given of their finances.
It's a wonderful story. It's a great story of persistence, passion, patience, and also just partnerships that they were able to forge.
Well, obviously we're in an environment where money is tough to come by. Obviously there are some things that still need to be done to the building, so we're going to be relying on support from the state of Ohio and undoubtedly from the city of Cincinnati.
Cincinnati has a strong arts tradition here. We're very fortunate. We have to keep that up. Other cities in Ohio are losing their arts communities, whereas we've got to hold on to ours, and ours are in fact growing, as this institution is an example of.
Recently a group of people were together in a community council meeting, and they started talking about different functions, and people would say, well, where would that be at? And their reply would be, well, it'll be at the Clifton Cultural Arts Center. And somebody else was, I need to do such and so, where could I do that? Well, you could do it at the Clifton Cultural Arts Center. And then finally somebody spoke up and said, what did we do before they were there? And we were really touched by that we've become such an integral part of the community.
I can tell you that it's important enough to me that I have made a donation that for me is substantial.
That's what it takes to make an organization go, and it's important because only if the lights are on can we have amazing exhibits, can we have great classes that can change a kid's life, can we have performances that knock people's socks off. It's the inherent base that it takes to do all those things.
It's very much a grassroots support that's got us to where we are, and we need to continue to expand on that in order to, sustain and expand our programming and the events that people have enjoyed so far. I would say that's our biggest challenge, and then we need to raise more money to do the next phase of renovation.
I think when we set priorities, we've got to look around at the things that are most important, not only to us, but to a neighborhood and to a city, because it's not just our lifetimes that are spent here, but the future.
The point that we want to keep stressing to people, though, is to maintain our connection with the community to continue to be here always requires a commitment and a contribution in terms of funds from other individuals. And so as people are looking at their year-end giving, we certainly hope that they'll consider CCAC and put us on their list.